Hello again, everyone. It's me, Ozzy here again, and we're doing another Pokemon plush collection. Yeah, I know. Maybe why not do PVZ since PVZ is your biggest thing on the channel? I really haven't gotten anyone new for the PVZ series, other than like a few homemades. It's like, why make a whole collection for like 2 or 3 plush? So. Yeah, there's a lot more for Pokemon, but first, here's everyone I already showed, because there's a lot of Pokemon that I'm going to show. I've already organized them, and that in this collection there will be a lot of legendary Pokemon. And regular, because I do have a lot of legendary Pokemon, and mythical Pokemon, and all of them. Before you ask, I am selling a couple of my plush. Not these ones, no, not any of these. I'm getting rid of plush like the Squirtle because there's no point of 2 Squirtles. Yeah, just don't ask. Mega Lucario, I know, he's like a special plush to me, and he's probably rare, but he just feels weird. Talking things weird, and he's quite tall. And also bootleg Solgaleo because its face looks weird and I got a better looking figure, so yeah. But anyways, let's get started with some of the new plush, like Mega Garchomp. I found him sitting in a gaming thrift store for only $10, and I mean, like, oh my gosh, this thing's cool. It's so rare to find a Garchomp. And the Mega one's just as cool. And it's Tomy, and he's so soft for a Tomy plush. I really like this Garchomp. Yeah. You will be seeing more of this Garchomp. Next is this Jazzwares Glaceon that I found. It was a GameStop exclusive on clearance, so why not pick it up? Because Glaceon is my favorite evolution, because I've always liked Glaceon, the Pokemon that attacks. It's just a nice evolution. And this plush really details it. Now here comes one of my favorite regular Pokemon. Slowpoke. I love Slowpoke. He's just so derpy, so carefree. I love Slowpoke. He's even still tagged from the All-Star collection. Look at those beautiful eyes. Slowpoke. Here is one of the new Jazzwares Torchic. Got Torchic for the upcoming series. I'm still waiting for some new plush to come out, so it's not coming yet. But I'm gathering the characters. Here's the Torchic. It's very tall. Sometimes it stands up. Next, it's all Pokemon Center, like this Hisuian Zora that I got for Christmas, and so glad I got it because now it's sold out, and it's very hard to get now because everyone likes this Zora, and I like this Zora. I like what they did. And also, the detail. Look, he's even got a mouth under there. He's so cute. Next is they'll have to move the camera up a little bit. He is quite tall. Here is Hisuian Zorwark. Ooh, this is a very tall plush. He's actually really cool. I like this. I love the detail. He's posable in the arms, the legs, knees, and back. Second eye, this is a very nice plush. A very cool Pokemon. Next is Sitting Cuties Metagross. Only Metagross I could get, and it's a pretty good Metagross. I really like Metagross. Also, he could be a Ninja Star. What up? Take that, Arceus. Here is Lawn Motom, or Mo Rotom. I really like this Rotom. This is my favorite Rotom form. And I like the detail on this. This is crushed in the packaging, but yep, here's Rotom. Now for legendaries, there's a lot of Sitting Cuties in this, but here's Deoxys. I was so waiting for Deoxys. to have a plush finally, other than that $80 chibi little polka doll one that's like a ball. This is a good Deoxys. And now I finally have where come here, Deoxys and Rayquaza, and they go so good in size together. Even Rayquaza can do this. I could do this just like the movie. Oh, bam! Next is Regigigas. I was so happy when they made a Regigigas plush. I got this for Easter last year. Oh, he's getting dirty very fast. His back's already dirty. His face is already gone dirty. Man, I haven't even used this guy yet. But there's one thing. He's the colossal Pokemon. But he's just a little smaller than my Alolan Sandshrew. That's kind of embarrassing. Next is my Sitting Cuties Dialga and Palkia. I was going by their regular size forms, but oh my gosh, too much money. And hey, these are pretty good. Also, I love Palkia's face. He looks so mad. But here they are, they're pretty good. Pretty good size. Yeah. And now I have Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. And will I replace my shiny Giratina? No, I like the shiny Giratina. Next is my posable Mewtwo. This was the only Mewtwo plush available, and even though it's small, it's a really nice Mewtwo. And all the posability, the legs are posable, the tail's posable, each individual arm, like every little bit. You can make him do the Shadow Ball thing, like the... This is a really nice Mewtwo, I do have to admit. I'm so happy that I finally have a Mewtwo. These next ones I'm gonna have to move the camera for, but here is Calyrex. I got the Pumpkin Parade Calyrex for Halloween. This is very nice. It's a Calyrex, but it's all holiday-fied. Oop, wait, you can't see the pumpkin. There it is. And I love the material used on his cape. It's really nice. Also, he's got a cape on his cape, and that's kind of weird. Next is Pokemon Center Zacian. Ooh, I was so happy to get this. I thought there would be a possibility in the legs, but there's not. It's foam. Make him stand. But this is a really nice detailed Zacian. Or Zacian. I like to say Zacian, not Zacian. Because Zacian sounds weird, but Zacian sounds a lot cooler. Next is Zamazenta. What? Why doesn't he stand? I thought this was a Pokemon Center. No. This is a bootleg. But this is a pretty nice bootleg. And the official Zamazenta sold out, so... Oh, this is pretty cool. And still works. Other than it doesn't stand, but... Still very nice. And it goes with Zacian very well. If it can stand up sometimes. Now for homemade. Some of these were doodles. Some of these... I took some time in, and some of these were made by friends and family. First is Gimmighoul. So he's in the chest. Oh, hold up, I'll take him out. Here he is. Here's Gimmighoul. I made him very tiny like he should be, and actually put a real gold bloom on him. Compared to a fake gold coin I just got at the dollar store. But here he is. It's a Gimmighoul. He goes inside the chest. I know the chest is not accurate to its regular chest, but it's the best I'm gonna get, but he's in there. I even doodled in spare time a Goldango, or Ghouldango, something like that. He's got the chest, he's all shiny gold, he's got a bit of posability in his arms, and yeah, he just does not stand, but yep, Ghouldango. Here's a doodled in spare time Hisuian Sneasel. I just made it when the Hisuian Pokemon were first revealed, and it looks kind of good. Kind of good, I have to admit, kind of good. And here is Hisuian Sneasler, or it's just Sneasler. I made it for the Pokemon show, right before the official plush came out, but here it is. It's still posable. Very posable. Yeah, it's just a doodled I just doodled it. It's not something major, but here it is. I'm not going to get the official. I'm still going to use this one, but it just has one problem. It's very tall, so it doesn't stand. Here's one of my favorites, Corp. Here's a homemade Magikarp from a family member, but look at this thing. Look at the face. Look at the side. This is a really detailed Magikarp. Corp. He's quite large. He's pretty big Magikarp. Like, that's a big Magikarp. Corp. Here is a doodled Zubat that I made in just spare time, just like a boring day. I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a Zubat for like an enemy Pokemon. Here it is. It's a Zubat, nothing special. Other than if I hold it, I can make the wings flap a bit. Nah. Here is regular Rotom and Wash Rotom. I made this Rotom just as a doodle, because there's really nothing to Rotom. And Wash Rotom is here, made by another family member. He's even got the hose, he's got all the detail, the arm, and actually there's a little box in here. He's not really a plush. There's just a little box to get that shape, and I mean, this is a very nice Wash Rotom. Here is Doodle Tentacool. I based him off that really old Tentacool plush, because I like that design of the Tentacool, but here he is. He's got like a different fabric here to make it, you know, different, and he's very squishy. And he's got the long arms, you can spin him around. It's a Tentacool. Nothing special. Here is Iron Moth. I was just bored and I doodled, and yep. It's very skinny, but it's an Iron Moth. I mean, it kind of looks like it. The face really says Iron Moth, but yep, Iron Moth. The Paradox Pokemon, yay. Die. Here is a doodled Blastoise. It's okay, I guess. Shell looks nice, the body looks nice, it's got a tail, it stands up very well, and I used toilet paper rolls for the cannons. But yep, it's a doodled Blastoise. And compared to my family members' Blastoise, yeah, mine's kind of bad, but there's one thing, he is a very dark blue, but this is a very nice Blastoise. It goes perfect size with my Charizard. But when I first looked at its face, doesn't this look like the original Batman? Like the original TV show Batman? I mean, it looks like Batman. It looks like Batman. Here is a homemade Lilligant. I've always liked Lilligant, especially the Hisuian Lilligant. Hisuian Lilligant is so cool, and it kicks butt too. It's such a good Pokemon. Here's a nice little Lilligant. Yep. Here's a Gardevoir. I'm actually very proud of this Gardevoir. It looks really nice. Oop, back to me. It is posable in the arms. Not that much. And yeah, it's a Gardevoir. It doesn't stand up, but if you move the skirt and the arms in the right position, it can sit. Here is Spiritomb. I don't know if I showed Spiritomb last time, so I'm showing him again. Here he is. He's got a rock in here. He's not really a plush, but he does look so nice. Here is Kleavor. If you go on my community, you would have known about Kleavor. He needs to stand up because he's kind of top heavy by the giant head. I'm very proud of this Kleavor. It looks nice. Other than the axe, as you can see, long there, short there instead. I messed up the edges, but it looks good. He's posable in there, posable in here. Legs, not so posable, but it's a very nice Kleavor. He just falls over a lot. And one Ultra Beast, I made a Pheromosa because holy crap, the prices for the real plush is ridiculous. So I made my own, and this is very nice. I took my time with this one. I made that. I even made the little antennae. It's all posable, and it's actually a very nice size, but it's still smaller than Buzzwole, but it goes very nice with the other Ultra Beast. One homemade mythical Pokemon, that's the Diancie. Diancie. From the Pokemon movie, I decided, I'm bored, I'm gonna make a Diancie. Here we go. It's Diancie. One jewel hair is floppier, but yeah, it's Diancie. Now for the bad Yveltal. I really like Yveltal. My first ever Pokemon thing I ever saw, like official Pokemon, was the Cocoon of Destruction movie. So I made Diancie and Yveltal, and I love Yveltal. It's such a funny Pokemon. Fearsome too. The wings do a flapping motion. They can be posed. The tail's very fat. It is kind of messed up right there. Focus. Yeah, as you can see, it's very messed up. But the head looks nice. Look at that head. Focus. There we go. It gives a good Yveltal. Or as one of my favorite YouTubers said, Yveltal. And for Legends Arceus, I was bored one day and I made an Enamorus. Yeah, I made Enamorus. Fun fact, the Cloud was actually a homemade Krakow from Kirby. But I turned it into Enamorus since I didn't use it. But this is a pretty good Enamorus, other than it's always kind of top heavy. I put beans in the bottom. And the little tail is posable, so you can make it come off and do that weird move, the Springtide Storm. But yeah, Enamorus. It's quite tall too, like, my goodness, it's kind of tall. And now for my favorite homemade plush I have ever done, because I really, really worked hard on these, and the end result was beautiful, epic, awesome. Here is Wu-Chan. Yeah, I did this one. This is a very nice Wu-Chan. I just sewed the body and then I just added everything to it. Look at it. Each individual leaves, it's very good. And it's got beans in the bottom, so it stands up pretty well. It looks nice. To go with that, here's Chi-Yu. I did not make Ting Lu, the moose one, but here's Chi-Yu. It's a goldfish, so it's very simple to sew, but I added the detail, but it does not like to stand. I forgot to put beans in this one. Oh wait, there we go, he's standing. And now for my favorite one, Shen Pao. Look at this thing. Yeah, I made this. I did have a little help by a family member, but look at this thing. This is so cool. It's got beans in its feet to stand up pretty well. It's got the fang swords, even glue at the end for ice. It's got kind of derpy looking face, but this looks very nice. And yeah, that's the final plush. And yep, this is all the Pokemon plush I now have in 2023. So first collection of 2023, and here it is. Actually no, second collection if you count the Mario one. But for Pokemon, the first one. And a question I ask you guys is, who is your favorite plush here, and who is your favorite Pokemon? Because, well, there's so many Pokemon. There's now 1,008 Pokemon. It's just like, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. So, who's your favorite? To me, it'll always be Marshadow. Marshadow's always been my favorite. But who's yours? Let me know. And also, where can you get these plush? For bootlegs like that, get them off of eBay. For Pokemon Center, go to Pokemon Center. And for Jazzwares, any of that, go into like your natural store and you'll probably find them. And for homemades, yeah, they're personal. But yep, here is everyone. And yeah, this is it. I have no idea how many are here now. There's a lot. But a lot less than the frickin' Plants vs. Zombies. Oh my gosh. And yep, there's my favorite Pokemon. Hello, Marshadow. I'm so tired of not moving. What? I'm hungry. I would be quiet if I were you. We still got a little bit of acting to do left. Why can we not do another Life of the Ultra Beast? Buzzwolf, we will get another Life of the Ultra Beast, but that's not for a long, long while. Probably maybe end of the year thing. I want to do another one. Hey! Sorry, Pheromosa.